Heat wave high temps will continue through Sunday. The deadly heat wave that has blanketed much of the U.S. is in its final day. A cold front moving through the Midwest will reach the East Coast by Monday, bringing heavy rain and cooler air, according to CNN meteorologist Yvonne Cabrera. The front will quiet days of extreme temperatures, Cabrera said. This week's high temperatures prompted cities across the U.S. to open cooling centers, issue safety instructions to residents, and cancel many outdoor events. New York's mayor, part of the relief comes from the dropping of overnight temperatures in the Midwest, which had often hovered near 80 degrees in the past week. While temperatures on the East Coast and Midwest may sink down to the 70s on Monday, Sunday still has some heat in store. Although down from Saturday's 157 million, there are still more than 95 million people under a heat warning or advisory for Sunday. Has much of the Midwest feeling as if it's in the 90s, while the East Coast faces triple digits with Washington, D.C., at the highest with 110. And although the more central states are being cooled a bit by the moving front, at least 350,000 people are without power across Michigan due to severe weather, according to. With one day of extraordinary heat left, officials are still asking people to take steps to stay safe. Over the past week, the heatwave stretched from New Mexico to Maine, prompting authorities across the country to put out warnings and recommendations to help deal with the heat. While many people, especially in regions that tend to see higher temperatures, regularly underestimate the dangers of summer heat, it annually kills more Americans on average than any other natural disaster, Cabrera said. Those most vulnerable include the elderly, infants, children, those in cities, and people who live or work outside, according to a report by the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies. To reduce those dangers, the report and city officials recommend staying hydrated, avoiding being outside during peak heat hours, training medical staff and community members on heat stroke symptoms, and enlisting the help of friends, family, and neighbors to check on people particularly at risk. The threat of heat waves will become more serious across the globe and more widespread as the climate crisis continues, says Francesca Rocca, president of the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies. A new by the Red Cross Red Crescent Climate Center says 17 of the 18 warmest years on record have occurred since 2001. Climate. And in the U.S., the number of days each year with a heat index of more than 100 degrees will more than double by mid-century.
Raindrop, drip, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.